What's up, Triple O G O G? You don't got problem, you want nothing, you want nothing. Yeah. Shit, nigga. Chilling. You alright? That nigga say all I slept was an hour so far today. I had a parent teacher conference at 8:13, 8:15 that didn't start to 8:30. Then after that I had to come home, get ready because I had an interview at 10 to work at the hospital, Baylor Hospital. Yeah, and then after that, nigga, my wife called and then I had to talk to her about bills. I'm like, man, you everything you talking about, like we got more than enough money to pay the rest of the shit we got on bills. And I'm like, you make because so far we only got $700 left to pay. And I'm like, with my check and your check, most of that shit already paid, and it leaves us with like still $600 to $700 altogether. So I'm like, yeah. Then plus you got the money from your advance. It's like almost $500 plus what we got left over the checks. That should be an ample amount of money to make that. But nigga, let me tell you this dumbass shit, cuz this nigga Nick Mullins said he want $31 million, cuz. My backup quarterback want $31 million. I was like, you got your damn mind, boy. Okay, I'm supposed to start playing now. He just sent me an invite, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, yeah. Yeah. You went and looked at his ass, boy. I was like, 31 million. Right. I was like, man, 31 million. I ain't paying you shit. You what? That's your game? Okay, I'm right down here.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Everybody, what? Yeah, because they said, I know in my one league, niggas said everybody that's a GM, because they said they got Chiefs.
Here we go. 20. Check. 11. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. 5 yards on the game's first
He one of them
second
niggas.
Down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
He one of them niggas.
When they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here we go. On second down, a run with Breida. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Yeah, he
When you
played.
find that kind of
I think he just barely played.
as a ball carrier, and guess what? You're gonna go back and tell your offensive
Nigga,
coordinator,
I got one faithful subscriber, because that nigga get every time I play, cause I don't know if he get notifications, but boy faithful, he faithful, and he seen that PI call. He said that's a bullshit ass plasma, and I was like, man, oh God.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida, and he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know
Come
that
on
we go
with
into
that
these
shit,
meetings
man.
with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's our time. 25. Check. You kill. Rush in. Tight dog. Shift. You kill. Back. Wide. Get wide. 80 weapon.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in
Good
each of his
bull
first 2
fucking
NFL
shit.
seasons. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. What's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
You see that shit though? Look, yeah, shit, boy.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
But this a nigga who had the Panthers last year.
Take it in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he had the Panthers last year. I gotta warm up, cuz.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida.
I'm gonna break that tackle.
Following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I'm glad this the only nigga I know who don't play 3-4. I mean 4, like that 3-4.
The field last year, very good yards per carry, 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing. Garoppolo gives to Breida.
For me,
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough.
because the cornerback broke. The cornerback got on outside. I just need the first down.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. 180. Hey, alert. 21.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
Yeah, because I was going to run that bitch
hard there. He
real
was
fast.
ready for that running play.
21. Here we go.
And he like the blitz.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows.
I don't know how the hell he got in free.
Shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
Come on, good punt.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, he run cover 2.
Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Yeah, and his favorite.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double the room.
Oh, God, with Gary.
Pickup of 3.
And that's frustrating for
But I'm not saying y'all naming game of the week after real life players, after real life games. I'm like, that don't make sense.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the
safety,
chains,
bitch.
or on target.
Oh, God, that was a safety, cuz. Oh, my kids, that was a safety, Arthur.
Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
Shit, and if they can't, they can fumble.
They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
That nigga didn't even let me turn nothing.
A punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
It should have been picked.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida.
Come on. Yo, line.
Here, back at the 41. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Deep ball for Goodwin.
I was about to say, cuz. That nigga's right.
A big call coming on 3rd down.
There we go, nigga.
The crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
He got on the wrong fucking person.
It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Now it's Breida. And able to break one tackle.
Arthur, do you hear me, cuz?
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
This is Breida. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
So, don't talk about my nigga like that. He on that linebacker.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about
What would you do, Arthur? Go for it?
I'm
on 4th and 1 on the 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion they would have picked.
No, I don't, nigga. I'm on my side of the field.
The completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed.
Yes, you can if you pass the 45, nigga.
And as he dragged across each zone,
oh, you must ain't read the rules.
Communicating, there he is, and they passed
read them again.
Defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Want to bet?
CD, you know
that's our rules.
Back in January
that's our rules.
Why didn't we hold on to that?
I'm just saying.
Well,
go look at the rules.
Question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018.
I got my points already.
Stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I blew his ass out. That was the nigga I played the first game. Like 60-something to like 30. Yeah, he gonna have that. Why wouldn't he? I pass like a bitch with them niggas.
Set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
And it said anytime inside the red zone you can go for it.
Ready? 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, baby. Turn up. Get that ball. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Watch the safety creep.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. He'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level.
I know. Reading about when I looked up his stuff, Arthur, he a balanced person. He do an equal amount of running.
And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Nigga, Michael Thomas. I know he only got like a few catches with Ted Ginn. He like running verticals.
Gun on 3rd down. Breeze into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by first rounder Jimmy Ward. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas.
Yeah, that's his second. That's his second receiver.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Clock. 21.
They run with Breida.
Come.
Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
Arthur, right up my alley, cuz. I'm like,
expression, 3 yards
it's so.
Cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's Breida. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline?
I know he do, man. That's that shit I hate. Well, I hate this damn play.
Right there. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida.
that shit right there, boy.
35.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah,
Fuck, I
in that
missed it.
situation, dropping it would have been better. End up
Oh, no, I
losing
did.
yardage, even though they completed the pass.
I missed that bitch.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get
Hold
their drive
me
started.
right,
And
hold
following
me
the
right.
interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
Hold me right,
Totally didn't affect
hold
Just
me
go ahead
right.
and whistle the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Ready? Waiting. You'll kill.
Oh, he gonna be.
You'll kill.
On first down, Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And a 5-yard gain.
I do that shit too, bitch ass nigga.
His 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Pilot, 64, weak. You got time right there. Check 31, check 31. Shoot.
Kamara trying the right side.
Oh.
Trying to run inside,
Yeah, and
but nothing
we gonna
there.
understand.
They'll say
He
no
played.
gain on the play there, and now it'll be
He
third
know
down.
what plays to pick.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies
So
it like
like,
a missile.
I can't get mad at him for being
Stop
undefeated, but you know,
scrimmage.
nobody in the league playing nigga like him so
49ers have an
far.
extra
So it's
defensive
like,
back on the field, a nickel set for third down.
I know who he finna throw it to.
Wahoo.
Top dollar, he passes the cook.
Hey, it's just me and you tonight.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze.
Woo!
To escape,
Nigga
and
had
he
him wide
goes
open
down.
too, cuz.
DeForest Buckner make that now 8
Good sack,
sacks for
good
him
sack,
on
my
the
boy.
season.
Saved
Tremendous
me.
read
Ooh!
and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Come on now, man.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
What?
So well done there. And these
Arthur,
punters, they
you
get
seen
more
him?
specialized and
Arthur,
better each and every
hey.
year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips
He
inside
blitzing
of
it. He
3
blitzing the
minutes.
shit at that cornerback.
Now a give to Breida. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game.
You know, I made my own little plate.
Happy.
It was chicken,
The Niners
chicken,
on third
shrimp,
down. They've only
steak.
converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Chicken, shrimp, steak.
A shotgun snap for
Fuck.
Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Come on, let me catch the shit, man. Stop holding me.
On it, but couldn't.
Stop doing that dumb. Boy, I tell you, boy. And I ain't throw it to him. I threw it to my old wide open tight
What's going
end.
on this drive? Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change
They
things
saving
up,
this
get away
nigga,
from what
cuz.
he's been calling.
Huh?
Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Now it's Ginn. 154
But nigga,
left on
Arthur,
the clock
I
here in quarter number
threw it to
2.
Terry Kittle, cuz, and they hold me like that.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress.
Yeah, always,
around
nigga.
the NFL.
Hey, cabbage and everything in that bitch, boy.
In the business, the coach.
Check, check. Lucky. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Sammy. Hey, watch this. Hey, kill. Watch twins. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check three.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover.
I'm going to go back to my OG play to see if that bitch worked. On my offense, you know that the play action play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You got nothing with it. You got nothing. 56 to Mike. 5'9". 56 to Mike. Watch the curl.
Throwing now is Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football.
Bull fucking shit. Stop playing with me, man.
Unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else,
my nigga got that ball.
What they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
I know who he's gonna throw it to too. No, they're gonna get picked out. He was trying to see if he can bait me with the head gin again.
13. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the screen. Here we go. Watch it. Orbit. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Doing that shit again.
You're not ready.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And he's gonna go down again. Arik Armstead, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack
That
in the
nigga,
campaign.
and the funny thing, these niggas getting 15, 20 seconds blitzing the whole game.
50 seconds to play here in half number 1. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be taken at the 13. Nice job bringing that
on my lineman.
14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is why
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It wasn't gonna work that time. I seen him right there.
For their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
I threw that bit.
Again, and down he goes again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yeah.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep.
Bull fucking shit.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
you're trailing,
nah, but he hold him like that though. You know how I tell you how he have him beat all the whole time. All he gotta do is just throw that bitch.
They just turned it over.
Rip precise. Be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field
you seen that?
Just took over with.
Arthur, they want to pitch you out.
Now, 1st and 10.
And people wonder why I don't throw it with him.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He'll get 15.
Bro, we know you can kick a field goal.
Now a single.
Yeah, because I'm going to let you go all the way down.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. We have hit halftime.
I'll be winning.
2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
No, because I had 2 field goals. I missed 1 field goal.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone.
Should have been tie game, but it probably been a different. He probably wouldn't have got that 3 point. He probably ain't got the points he got now. What? It probably been even. Boy, that nigga fucking hold the shit out of me, boy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
I really don't care for it.
Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Team, we got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Switch. Switch. Alert flat. Alert. Hey,
A give to Kamara running right. Shifts by him. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 52. 49. Check 49.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That's why I love when niggas see me and go inside, because my niggas always chasing.
Prior to the game, he's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Oh, I know my nigga happy, cuz.
Hey, echo. Hey, easy. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Man, I got. Hey, kill.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete.
Flag.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles.
What the fuck?
And when you get into your film sessions
What Arthur?
and you argue your case with your coaches,
I'm done, cuz.
That's exactly what they say.
I'm done, cuz. Like, this shit is really trying to piss me off.
Hey, check. Shit. Watch the
Come on with that line. Same as run ass play.
21. Go. Undercut.
Arthur.
Now a play fake. Breeze. He'll let it fly, and he'll take it into the end zone.
Yeah, that shit. And then how they gonna hold me and keep pissing me off, boy?
His 4th touchdown on the year. And
That's on me, though, that last touchdown he just got.
Lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah. Only down. What? 2 touchdowns.
Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start.
That's the one thing that pisses me off more, like how they how these niggas just keep get all their tackles, like they can get me that fast. I'm like, nigga, nah, man. He can't tackle for one.
Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. There's Garoppolo to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Arthur, how the fuck he get it? He on the foot. That shit right there, boy. Oh my gosh, man. Look at Arthur. That nigga on the ground.
Break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
He was blocked.
We're into the second half now.
No, the dude who tagging me was getting blocked.
To sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Shit right here, man.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, it's a delay.
Get their drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 27, Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Tight dog. Shift. Back. Hey, kill.
Again, it's Kamara. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Mike 57. Right here. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Now Breeze. Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far.
My interception.
This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel.
You talking about always being there?
Gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. Garoppolo, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo finding Goodwin, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
He stopped playing at they cover 2.
It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to
Come on, Arthur. His nigga's not that good at juke and making the miss and juke and everything every time.
13 yards there and a Niner 1st. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Flush to his right. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner 1st. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they've put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
Leading here in the 4th. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Now a give coming right is Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signal.
You see that shit?
And
as long as I got the score, that's all that mattered to me at that time. I just need my niggas to come on with it, man.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom
I hate that shit, boy.
Do all the things that you're taught.
I knew when that whole ass shit right there.
Let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. A big pickup of 38.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Over. Under 10. Under 10.
Now he run trip
10.
and run the ball.
Kill.
Running with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming.
But I need Arthur. I don't know if you seeing what I'm seeing. I'm seeing holding. Because the Brickenshaw Forces just got holding like a motherfucker right there. But you know, I don't see no calling, none of that shit.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Record.
He gonna run the out watch.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Tupper, Tupper.
Hey, easy.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Well, this is caught by Ginn. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Come on, Will. Look, give me something to work with.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his 2nd field goal of the game.
If it wasn't for that weak-ass run when they hold me on that play, I didn't want to use my timeout.
And that's not impossible, but here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
No, I did, but I had to make sure and the other one was going to come across my face because, that's what happened last time. The middle, and on that play, the middle of the field was wide the hell open. Across, if he had like a post or something, it was open.
Offense
That's what that play was for.
Underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, gun.
You don't want me.
12.
Line 36.
Garoppolo. Nailed open. It's Goodwin. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Here we go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about
no,
the 3rd
one,
he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
He running man.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted a 3rd of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, it's Garoppolo looking for the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result,
I said I wanted to go for the onside kick, but I was like, nah, I think it's best I just... Yeah.
The touchdown is not goal now to kick it away.
Hey, Arthur, I said the same thing. I bet he like, that's bullshit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll
in that
likely
same
see them take
formation,
all three
they like to
timeouts
run out of this
defensively,
bitch,
so they
too.
can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts.
If it's stripped,
I feel like they have this one in
Arthur, I was trying, cuz.
Stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Kill. Mike 57. Hey, watch the slant. Jay. Tighten up.
Come on!
First down past the 40.
That shit right there,
24
cuz.
yards. It's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
Pussy
No
shit,
doubt
boy.
about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them
I'll
apart.
take that loss by 3
he'll have
points.
all that time to find someone open downfield. You can
Long
only
as he-
cover for so
long as he know he
maybe
wasn't
they
about
wanna go to
bullshit.
a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They
Now,
lost the
Arthur,
game
now
ultimately.
do you see
They
why
dropped the
I
defensive
don't
end
throw the
down,
ball
and
with
he
him
ended up
all
with
the
an
time?
interception in that game in Super Bowl 50? Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
I got to. And that's the fun thing about it. I got to
Busy
do.
this afternoon. It's
Come on.
Kamara again.
I gotta
And
do
maybe
that
a measure
shit.
of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And people be like,
Now the
man,
Niners gonna signal
I can.
for their third
The only thing about his
and
throw
final
mechanics
timeout.
will make his throws so
They'll talk
trash.
things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Switch. Kill. Under.
They run it again with Kamara. And for
Strip
one
the
of the few
nigga.
times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time,
Yeah.
and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Who? Good boy.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Check. Watch Sammy. Check nine.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. Finding room inside the 40. He'll
Hold
get
this shit on me.
15 a
And I think I got the
6
wrong.
first
I got the
down.
bad
My
joystick.
eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems
Yeah,
just
you
as
better,
good here in the
cuz.
4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the
You said
win.
what?
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for New Orleans, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Guess I forgot to my go-to right now. Now I'm tied for first in my hopefully Arizona lose.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for them that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, Be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch.
Well, at least my next 3 games are winnable games. I play and their weak ass, and then the Rams, and then the Seahawks. Yep. What you say? What you say? You try. I know he hit me up today like he was gonna play.